I welcome you on this fine Tuesday morning to my YouTube channel as we preview Aston Villa versus Liverpool. It's a big game. I can't wait for it as much as I can't wait for it. I'm also very nervous as well about this game because it's got high tension. Aston Villa are in very good form right now, and Liverpool... It's weird because we're having a bit of a patch of play where we're just not really playing. We're not playing well, but we're getting the results. Like, we didn't play well at Goodison Park against Everton, but we got the result. Not that we wanted really, but it was still a good result. It was still a draw, and we still got the point we needed. And then yesterday we played Wolverhampton Wanderers. I don't know why I said Wolverhampton Wanderers. I mean, maybe because that's their name. But we played them at Anfield and we beat them 2-1. Not with the best performance, though. And I feel like we can give Villa a game at Villa Park because we have beaten them earlier on in the season. I feel like they've got better since that, though. I feel like they've got better. They've definitely got better. I mean, if you check their form, let's just go to their recent form. They're playing really, really well this season, and it's kind of surprised me. Last season they were excellent. They got top 4, which was crazy. And this season they could be getting top 4 again. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I think Man City are a bit too good for Villa, though. But as we've seen, Man City haven't played well this season, but I think they're just a level above Villa. That's crazy to say. 1-1 versus Ipswich in the Premier League. Red card. And I don't know who that red card was. Twanzebe. So that was to Ipswich Town. That doesn't affect Villa at all. Why is it taking me back there? Right, so yeah. 2-1 against Tottenham. They beat Tottenham 2-1. They lost 2-0 to Wolves in the Prem. They beat Celtic 4-2. Aston Villa 1, West Ham 1. They lost to Monaco, drew to Arsenal 2-2, which sort of dented Arsenal a bit. They beat Everton and they beat West Ham in the Cup and then beat Leicester on the 4th of January. So, yeah, what I should have said there was Morgan Rogers is in form. But, yeah, Morgan Rogers is in great form at the minute. And you can't knock his form because he's doing really well. After John Duran's departure to Al Nassr in January, Morgan Rogers has excelled in that position really well. And yeah, you can't really say much bad about Morgan Rogers this season. I didn't know really who Morgan Rogers was until he started scoring and started making a name for himself at Villa. Obviously, they had John Duran, and he's taken a risk of leaving Villa, a club where he could have thrived and made a career out of himself, and he's just gone to Al Nassr like that. I think it was a money grab more than anything. I don't really think he wanted to. He could have wanted to play with Ronaldo, which is fair enough. But, yeah, there's playing with Ronaldo at the age of 40, which is still special, but then there's just getting the money. I think it was probably both, maybe. But, yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to preview Aston Villa versus Liverpool. I'm going to have to move this chair because it's annoying me a bit. The angle that it's at. There we go. So, Aston Villa versus Liverpool. I think that we can give Villa a game at Villa Park. Yes, they've been tough to play at this season like we've seen. Tottenham losing in the FA Cup against Villa at Villa Park. I think Villa give us a really good game. If they've looked at our recent performances, they're looking to exploit that and, get us on the counter-attack as much as they can. Just try and exploit the way we've been playing. Because we haven't been playing well as of late, in my opinion. Obviously, we lost to Plymouth It's not the standard that we played against Tottenham. It's so not the standard we played against Tottenham. We lost to Plymouth with a really poor performance. We drew to Everton with a really poor performance. And we beat Wolves with an average performance. The first half was incredible from Liverpool. Second half, it was all Wolves. Second half performance was terrible. First was incredible from Liverpool. Luis Diaz and Dominic Szoboszlai were amazing yesterday. I want to see that more from Luis Diaz. Thing is with Luis Diaz, he hasn't really had a good game, in my opinion, since the Leverkusen game. He sort of dropped off a bit. But the thing is with Luis Diaz, he holds the ball too much and then he gets tackled. And then we lose possession of the ball. But with Luis Diaz, he does all this skill. He does all these turnovers on the ball and all these step overs on the ball. And then he loses possession. And then the other team are countering us. But if he can just pass more, it's his passing that I don't get. He played a really poor pass yesterday to I don't know who, but he's got to be passing the ball more because he does all these tricks and all this skill, but then it just comes to nothing, and in the end he gets tackled. But yeah, he's got to pass the ball more in my opinion. And with Salah, he's obviously scored again yesterday. He scored a penalty. There was agendas and opinions on whether that should have been a penalty, whether it was a foul on a Wolves player in the build-up to that. I don't care whether it was, to be completely honest. We got the win, we got 3 points, so that's all I really care about. Yeah. I think we give Villa a good game at Villa Park. Can we win it? Yes. Will we win it? Not sure. It's a completely different thing. If we play like we did yesterday, I don't know. But if we play like we did against Spurs a couple of weeks ago, yes. Now, if we are to beat Wolves, Villa and City in the same week, there's a very, very good chance of you-know-what happening. I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to. Chelsea fans blew their chance of it when they said we're in a title race. That's when they blew their chance of it. So I'm not going to do the same thing. But yeah. Villa are going to give us a good game. None of these games are going to be easy now. Maybe at the start of the season they were, but none of these games going into this title run are going to be easy. All of them are going to be hard. As I said the other day, whether you play Ipswich, whether you play Crawley Town, whether you play Plymouth, we haven't played Crawley Town this season, but it's an example. They're all tough games, no matter who you play. So, yeah, we could get the result we want, but I don't. See, the thing is, I don't prefer a loss over a draw, but we need to stop getting draws because that is what shot us in the foot a couple of seasons ago when we were like a point behind City. We got 97 points or something and got 98. It was ridiculous. 1 point behind City in the title race. And I think that was because of our draws. But yeah, Liverpool's performances haven't been good as of late. It's been mediocre. It's been really mediocre. And we're looking to have a good performance against Villa in this game on Wednesday. I don't want another performance like yesterday because that's... If you're a Liverpool fan, you were nervous for the last 20 minutes of that game. Honestly, I was on the edge of my seat for the last 20 minutes of that game. When Mateus Cunha scored and we weren't playing well, I just thought, oh no, there's another 20 minutes of this. But we had a goal disallowed. It wasn't taken to VAR though. Did it look offside? A bit. But should it have still gone to VAR? Yes. When VAR's there, it's alright. But when VAR's not there, it's not good at all, is it? But yeah, I kind of think that Liverpool need to have better performances, and they've got 2 massive games coming up. I put emphasis on that massive because they are massive. Big, big, big games coming up. We can't afford to slip up. We have to beat Villa on Wednesday. This is a must-win game. After this Ipswich result, it's kind of given me a bit of hope, and I think Ollie Watkins is injured as well for this game. Let's go on lineups. It tells you on the lineups, pretty cool. If you ask me, you don't actually have to go on Google to find who's injured. So, no. Looks like here that Ollie Watkins isn't injured. It's Matty Cash, Boubacar Kamara, Ezri Konsa, Pau Torres, and Ross Barkley. I didn't realise Pau Torres still played for Villa, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could have Gakpo back for this game, because you know what? At the minute, I don't rate Jota. He's not. His injury record. It's his injury record. Because before his injury, like after the Palace game, yeah, he's our best out and out. He's our best number 9 player. I don't think he's number 9 though. Darwin Núñez is number 9, but he's like Haaland. He's just an out and out striker, and he plays that role well because he can score. But it's just when he gets into them positions, and he does faff about on the ball a bit. Diogo Jota does. Like yesterday, when we got that penalty awarded to us, there was no contact on him by Agbadu, and he went down like a sack of spuds. We had a penalty awarded to us. All we saw was contact. We looked in the VAR replay. No contact. He hadn't touched him. So, yeah, I mean, it was a silly thing. It was such a silly thing. Why didn't he just not shoot? There was no need. If there's no contact, yes, obviously he was trying to make it look like there was contact on him and it was a penalty. But there's just no need. Just shoot. I mean, he was obviously trying to look like it was a penalty, but it's not. Like, do you not think something like this is going to go to VAR if the players appeal for it? But yeah. Yeah, Villa's going to be a very hard game. We just need to take our chances in this game and not have a performance like we did yesterday, because I can't take another one of them performances. I can't. We can't do that again. Not in a game like this. And no matter how the wins come, they come, but we need to stop having these bad performances. I mean, if we have a bad performance and win, I'm fine with that. But if we have a bad performance and lose or draw, that's not what I'm fine with. Because we need to start having good performances. Else, like, we could slip up. That's a bad word that I didn't want to say, but it could happen. You know, anything could happen in this title race. But you could see Arsenal also dropping points. You could definitely see Arsenal dropping points to the teams they've got left to play. They've still got United and Chelsea away, if I'm correct. I'm gonna need to check that. But I think Arsenal still have. So Arsenal's fixtures are West Ham, which they're gonna win probably. Then Forest away, which that's a tough game. They gave us a game when we played us. When they played us, yeah, they've still got United away, then Chelsea at home, Fulham at home, and Everton away. Everton away is going to be a hard fixture for them. But, yeah, hopefully we can get it over the line on Wednesday and get the 3 points, and then get another 3 points away at City on Sunday. But if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, which means like, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, and peace out.